Hello guys, our today's topic is Introduction to the Metal Forming. Let's start. Presentation contents are: what is forming, classification, examples, advantages, limitations and applications. First, what is forming? Forming means to give specific shape. Metal forming is the metalworking process of fashioning metal parts and objects through mechanical deformation. The workpiece is reshaped without adding or removing material, and its mass remains unchanged. Forming operates on the materials science principle of plastic deformation, where the physical shape of a material is permanently deformed. Classification of metal forming processes. Metal forming processes are classified into two categories: bulk deformation and sheet metalworking. In bulk deformation, the ratio of surface area to volume is relatively small, whereas in sheet metalworking, the ratio of surface area to volume is relatively large. Some examples of bulk deformation processes are rolling, forging, extrusion, wire and bar drawing. Some examples of sheet metalworking processes are bending, shearing and cup drawing. Some example of the metal forming processes. Rolling. Rolling is a metal forming process in which metal stock is passed through one or more pairs of rolls to reduce the thickness and to make the thickness uniform. Forging. Forging is a manufacturing process involving the shaping of metal using localized compressive forces. Wire drawing. Wire drawing is a metalworking process used to reduce the cross-section of a wire by pulling the wire through a single or series of drawing dies. Metal spinning. Metal spinning is a metalworking process by which a disc or tube of metal is rotated at high speed and formed into an axially symmetric part. Advantages of metal forming. The mass, as well as the volume, remains unchanged in metal forming. Therefore, there is negligible wastage of material. Better mechanical properties of the product. Faster production rate. Sometimes the strength and hardness of work material is increasing. Limitations of metal forming. The higher amount of force and energy is required for the metal forming process compared to other manufacturing methods. Except for the forging operation, all other metal forming process is used for producing uniform cross-section components only. The components with cross holes cannot be produced easily using a metal forming process. Applications of metal forming. It is used in the manufacturing of household utensils, automobile industries, for example, manufacturing of car body components, hand tools like spanners, screwdrivers and hammer, surgical instruments, as shown in the picture, and manufacturing of screws, nuts, bolts, and rivets. Thank you for watching this video.